So, do you know the myth about Kos Island? Let me tell you. According to Hellenic mythology, the Battle of the Giants took place in Kos, the battle between the gods of Olympus against the giants. At this battle, god Poseidon extracted a rock from Chelona Cape with his trident and killed with the giant's polyvotis. According to another myth, once Hercules completed the 12 labors, he continued doing more feats, although less famous. One of those was set free Laomedon's, the king of Troda, daughter, Hesione, who was bound to a rock, waiting to be devoured by a marine beast. He managed to save her, however Laomedon denied to pay him. Therefore, Hercules destroyed and looted the city Troada, taking many treasures, which he loaded on his 6 ships. On the way back, though, a storm sank 5 of the ships. From the 6th ship, only Hercules survived, along with some of his men. They all took refuge in Gurnitis Cape and Kos.
Kos is the 3rd larger island of the Dodecanese after Rhodes and Carpathos. It is an island full of history and sights that take the visitor along a travel back in time. Kos' unique beauty with its impressive castles, high palm trees, endless coastline, traditional buildings, and cosmopolitan atmosphere totally justifies the term Island of the Blessed that was given to the island by the ancient Greeks thousands of years ago. Kos is a precious mosaic of monuments featuring ancient history, the Venetian influence, the Italian Art Deco, and so much more. Let's start wandering around the streets of Kos Island. Apart from the island of Hippocrates, Kos is also the island of bicycles. Locals use their bicycles not only as transportation but also for entertainment. The bicycle road 14 kilometers long. It starts from Pharos Beach and reaches to the end of Salidi Beach, with many side roads. Cycling in Phoenikon Avenue, across the port, is an exceptional choice for getting to know the island for the first time. While you are wandering around the streets of Kos Island, let's take a brief look at the history of the island. Its first known residents were the Caries, Pelasgians, and Leleges. Throughout history, the island was strongly influenced by the Minoan civilization and the Dorians, from around 1100 to 600 BC. In the 7th and 6th centuries BC, Kos joined with Lindos, Cameros, Ialisos, Halicarnassus, and Knidos to form the famous Dorian Hexapolis. Later, in 546 BC, the island came under Persian rule until 478 BC, when it entered the First Athenian League and became a free city-state. Thanks to its fertile land, flourishing trade, and maritime power, Kos grew steadily. Arts, education, science, and medicine thrived. In 460 BC, Hippocrates, the father of medicine, was born here. After years of travel and study, he returned to Kos, founded his medical school, and built the renowned Asclepion, which gained pan-Hellenic fame. In 336 BC, Kos town was established as the island's capital. Later, in 197 BC, the Romans arrived, constructing temples and monuments, including the great sanctuary of Asclepion. But during the Byzantine era, earthquakes, invasions, and the demolition of ancient temples led to decline, and by the 6th century, the Asclepion was abandoned. Over centuries, Kos was conquered by Genoese, Venetians, the Knights of St. John, the Ottomans, Italians, Germans, and the British, yet it never lost its Hellenic spirit. By the 11th century AD, Kos had become one of the most important Aegean ports, thanks to trade with the Eastern Mediterranean. In 1315, the Knights of St. John built the fortresses we see today, the Nerantzia Castle and the Castle of Antimachia. In 1523, the island peacefully surrendered to the Ottomans under Suleiman the Magnificent. Much later, in 1912, Kos was occupied by the Italians, then by the Germans in 1943, and finally by the British in 1945. In 1947, the Dodecanese islands, including Kos, were officially united with Greece. Today, Kos stands as a vibrant mix of cultures and history, where the legacies of Hippocrates, ancient temples, Byzantine churches, and medieval castles all coexist in harmony. Up next, join us as we stroll along the endless seafront promenade of Kos Island. The seafront of Kos town is one of the island's most vibrant and picturesque areas. Stretching along the Aegean, it offers a perfect blend of history, culture, and leisure. On one side, you'll find the impressive medieval Nerantzia Castle, guarding the old harbor, while on the other side, palm-lined promenades invite you for a relaxing walk by the sea. The waterfront is filled with cafés, traditional tavernas, and modern restaurants where you can enjoy fresh seafood, Greek mise, or simply a coffee with a stunning sea view. During the day, the marina becomes lively with sailing boats and ferries connecting Kos to nearby islands, while at night, the promenade transforms into a buzzing spot with lights, music, and a cheerful atmosphere. The Kos seafront is not just a place to pass by. It is the beating heart of the island's social life, a spot where history, local flavors, and the beauty of the Aegean come together. Now sit back and enjoy the seafront of Kos, with the enchanting sounds of the bouzouki and traditional Greek music.